The number one secret you need to know to keep you from quitting before you get started. How many times have you started learning something new and not soon after you wanted to just quit? In fact, you not only wanted to quit, you did quit. Perhaps you could name a number of ventures, projects, or new skills you tried to learn, and before too long, you gave up. I'm going to show you the reason why you quit most things. I realize this may not hold true in every case, but I'm convinced it's the reason why we all want to quit too soon as we attempt to learn new skills, take on new challenges, and explore new opportunities. This information is not original with me. It comes from Ken Blanchard's book, Self-Leadership and the One-Minute Manager. The knowledge of this material has revolutionized my understanding of self-leadership and has empowered my ability to coach others through the challenges of learning new things. Now, I consider myself a reasonably intelligent person with average life skills, several wins, and a few failures. I have reasonable drive and ambition, but I realize that when I or others around me try something new for the first time, we begin with a high level of motivation and only too soon hit some snag or difficulty. Suddenly we're demotivated and ready to give up and quit. Anyone who's tried to lead others has experienced this frustrating phenomenon, and I'm going to give you the foundational secret as to why most people quit before they get started. Plus, I'll give you a solution to slay this monster that holds you back. The chart is to be read from right to left. As we learn something new, we enter the pipeline as a D1, which is described as someone with low competence and high commitment. Think of that young teen who is enthusiastic about learning to play the guitar. He's motivated, but he has no skill whatsoever. For the next few weeks, he learns to play some simple songs with 3 chords. As his teacher moves him along, the lessons get a bit harder. More chords to be learned, different styles of playing, more complicated songs. The discipline of daily practice becomes harder to maintain. Other interests beckon him to put in less time in practice. In just a few short weeks, our D1 guitar student moves down the pipeline to D2 status. Some competencies, but low commitment. This is the stage where he wants to quit. The commitment wanes because the skills are not coming fast enough. Now, if he's fortunate, he may be born with a gift for music, a natural talent. And if that's the case, he may plow right through the D2 level as if it never was there. But most people will face the D2 stage and without a good teacher will flounder there and quit. Now, our example is not just for kids learning to play an instrument either. In fact, this principle applies to just about any acquisition of a new skill set, practice, or habit, or a new knowledge base. Whether it be sports, business, the arts, science, or a plethora of other disciplines, this principle applies across the board. If a student can be coached well and actually taught this principle early in his experience and encouraged with high directive and supportive behavior from his teacher or coach, he will most likely advance to a D3 position along the pipeline. There's no rule on how long the D2 phase will last, but if the student knows what he might experience and can stay encouraged and highly supported while experiencing that level, he will break through to the D3 stage. Know that the D3 position is still vulnerable to the temptation to quit, but the competence levels now reached have their own rewards for the student. The coach can now fine-tune skills and motivate with tangible encouragement. More often than not, Learners and students will have some ups and downs at this level, but if D4 is kept before them, they most likely will advance with the continued support and encouragement of their teacher or coach. How exciting to see a newbie move through the pipeline to the D4 position. At this point, they are truly competent in their knowledge, craft, or skill, and are now self-motivated to make their own success with what they've learned. There's no going back. The results are real. The habits and patterns for success are set. Perhaps this will help you see where you are in the pipeline. If you are a D1, just know that D2 may come, and when it does, be patient and lean into those who can instruct and encourage you. Keep believing and keep learning. This is the time to double down, believe in the process, and keep moving forward. If you are in D3, know that you've acquired some powerful knowledge and skills that are serving you well. Keep doing the right things, build on your knowledge base, and lean into your coach for support. Before you know it, you'll be at the D4 stage, assisting D1s and D2s as they move through their pipeline. Understand that everyone, and I mean everyone, goes through the same process when learning new information, skills, habits, and practices. By understanding this process, you will be encouraged to stay the course and pursue to the next level. Share this with those you are leading and see the difference it will make in attitudes and motivations. For a more detailed study of this concept, purchase Ken Blanchard's books, Leadership and the 1 Minute Manager, and Self-Leadership and the 1 Minute Manager. You can reach me, Philip Whitehead, at megamarketing.solutions, or email me at philip@megamarketing.solutions. Contact me today